Hey everybody, it's Jen with Two Sister Bees. Welcome to the channel. Today is going to be a catch up cash stuffing video. I was out of town last week and I did not cash stuff. So I went through my budget binder, I went through my checking account, and I think I've got everything figured out with this and all of these. And we've got lots of catching up to do. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is count the cash. And I should have $776 today. I wanted to show you guys, I got some stuff from Erica over at Black and Blue. She blings out all things cash stuffing, and I got the Sort Quick. I got this super cute bee pen. And for my savings challenge videos, I got these black and gold dice. I love these. I will link her store in the description below for you guys if you are not already familiar. $776. 1, 2, 3, 354, 455, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. Yes, I do have $776. I spent so much time yesterday, and I think it was one day last week when I first got back from Mexico, going through my Wells Fargo account, going through these binders. I had to figure out what bills came out while I was gone. It was a lot, you guys. A week does not sound like a long time, but when you track every penny that you spend, 7 days is a lot of time. So let's get into this and see where I'm at. And I think I'm gonna start with, let's see, here is my cash planning sheet. I filled this out last night. As you can see, some of them are still blank. I'm not really sure exactly how much to put into some of these quite yet. So I'm gonna put this to the side and we're gonna do our best, and I may even be pulling out of next week's savings challenge money. So let's see what happens here. I think I'm gonna start with this one. Okay, so let's see what we have. This one is Care Credit. This is my dental work I just had done, and I'm actually skipping this one this week. Living Spaces is another one that I have blank over there. Let's see what I've got going on in here. Okay, so right now I have 1, 2, 253, 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. I have 344 in the envelope, and I have written down that the minimum payment of $221 is not due until October 7th. So I've got quite a bit of time. I'm gonna skip this one this week as well. I already have more than enough to cover the minimum payment. So we're gonna leave this one alone as well. Life insurance. All right, we finally get to stuff something. This one gets $42. 42. And it is now up to 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 126. And this one seems to be on track with what I have written over there. I think I did okay on this one. As I do each one, I'm probably gonna be looking over there at my other sheet and make sure that I'm on track, because these are all new envelopes for me as well. I haven't even gotten, I don't think, a month into these yet. So starting new envelopes and then going on vacation and skipping a week of cash stuffing, probably not a great idea, but it's too late for that, right? Okay, so my water delivery, I'm gonna add $40. And a lot of these, you guys, yes, are just my best guesses, and sometimes that's all we can do, but it's better than not having anything ready to go. So I feel okay about this. Water delivery is up to 20, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. $66, and they are actually coming tomorrow. We are down to 1 5-gallon jug of water. Storage in Port St. Lucie is getting $25. 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. And this is right because I have one more week to cash stuff and the bill will be due. So I'm seeing that so far, I think I'm doing okay. Okay, so the IRA funding. I did have $242 coming out every week to fund this, but we just went to a financial advisor and they kind of took that over, and I'm not 100% sure how this is gonna work quite yet. So we're gonna skip this one until I talk to him and get that final number and I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing on that one. Subscriptions, same thing. I really have no idea. I'm gonna skip this one for now. Seed is getting 14. And let's see what I have in here, because when I looked at Wells Fargo this morning, this actually came out. So let's see, 10, 20, 30, 42. And they took, I think, 53. So I am 1 week short on this. So I think what I'm gonna do is put the 14 in here. And take this back to cover at least some of what came out today. And Winona also gets 40. And let's see what we're up to. 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay. And that's it for that binder. And like I said, that is not completely accurate, but I think next week it will hopefully start to pan itself out again once I start to really see where I'm at and I do my budget. I did not do my actual budget sheet this past week. Okay, so let's just go in order and move on to this binder. Okay, you guys, Emergent Bee. Let's go ahead and get into our personal mini challenge for this week because it has to do with the Emergent Bee envelope. So the last couple weeks, I had asked you guys to sell things on Marketplace. I actually sold quite a few items. I sold art supplies for $40. I sold this side table for $30. I sold an extra lounge chair that had been sitting in my garage for $80. So total going into Emergent Bee this week is $150. $150. So I definitely boosted my Emergent Bee fund. And in addition to selling those few items for myself, I also sold some books for my daughter. She had a set of Harry Potter books and a set of Stephen King books, and I sold those for $65 on Marketplace. Obviously that was her money, so I sent that to her. So let's see what my Emergent Bee is up to now. 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, $347. And not only was I selling on Facebook Marketplace, but I also sold a couple things on Etsy. I sold this vintage 80s twin sheet. You guys, somebody bought this for $60. I got it at I think a thrift store. Yes. No, I got this at an estate sale and I think I paid a couple bucks for it. So definitely made out on that. And then the other day, I think on Saturday, someone bought this. This is a vintage, as you can see, Pier 1. I think this is probably from the 90s, and it is a trinket or jewelry box. It is very nice, very heavy. I paid $10 for this at a thrift store here locally, and the person that bought it on Etsy paid $60. So between the two items, after shipping, I probably made about $100, and I am happy with that. And the extra money that I'm making off of Etsy, I'm just leaving in my checking account, not putting it in my emergency fund. So I'm gonna continue with the selling the items because I'm actually doing pretty good, and I've got a couple boxes of some more stuff sitting over here, and I've got some more stuff down in the garage that I wanna get rid of. So I'm gonna keep going with that. But for this week, what I want you guys to do is take back items.
Well, I sure always do that.
This is a chore that some people just never do. They just let things sit with tags on them. They never use them.
I don't do that.
And that money just goes to waste. I am not one of those people. I bought a few items from Target right before I left for the trip. I ended up not using them, and I took all of them back already and got all of my cash back for those. I also bought a case of wine from Sam's Club. I've been drinking the same wine for a couple years. For whatever reason, the last time I drank it, something was different. I didn't like it. It almost had like a chemical flavor to it. I did not let that case of wine sit, you guys. I took it back. I got my $75 back. Jason was like, wow, Jen, that was $75. I'm like, I know, it's a pain in the butt to take stuff back to the store. Believe me, I know, but it's worth it when you see that money hit your account. And Amazon, that cannot get any easier. So go through your Amazon purchases. I want you to look through them for maybe the last 30 days, maybe even a little longer. I think they might even let you go up to 60 days for returns on some items. Look through if there are items that you purchased over the last 30 to 60 days and you are not using them, go grab them and do a quick return. Get your money back. And buying from Amazon, that is so easy to do because these things are online and we're not seeing them. So we get them and we're like, I don't really love it. It's not exactly what I thought it was gonna be. And it sits in a corner somewhere or in a closet. Go get it, return it. So this week, if you're with me on the personal mini challenge and you're gonna go around your house and see what is sitting around with tags on it that you're just not using, comment below, yes, Jen, I am going to do the personal mini challenge with you this week. And I actually have two things sitting on my table right now that I'm gonna be taking back and getting my money back. So as always, you guys, you know I'm doing these mini challenges with you. And it's just one more way for us to keep our own money, right? Don't waste it. Okay, so Emerge and Be is all done. I'm super excited about the $150 I got to put in this week to that. And let's move on to birthday. Okay, so I have 50 going into birthday this week. I ordered, I think I showed you guys the little Gust That Ghost from Pottery Barn for my daughter-in-law, Kylie. And it still is not here. That thing is on mega back order. I don't know if I'm gonna get it in time for even Halloween at this point, but that birthday gift got a little messed up. I'm not too happy about it. But I've also got my daughter and her girlfriend's birthdays are coming up here in a couple weeks. So let's see how much we've got here. We've got 100, 200, 300, 25, 30, 35, $235. So split between the two girls, that's about $117 a piece. So I might go to downtown where I live here. There's a super cute downtown area and they have some of the cutest stuff down there. So I might go down there to see if I can find some stuff for them and we'll see how far I can get with the birthday gifts. Bucks for boxes. Let's see what I've got. 50 going in. And this is my Christmas money. And I have been seeing a lot of Christmas stuff for these kids. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, $600. And I am definitely gonna start Christmas shopping before things get, you know how they can kind of get like there's nothing left towards the end. So I wanna be on track. Okay, so here's a new one, you guys. This one is called Trim the Tree. My sister just sent this to me the other day. As you can see, it is one that's on here that's blank. I wasn't 100% sure what I was gonna put in there. This one I decided I want to use for donations. Jason and I do a lot of giving at Christmas time, especially to little kids. You guys, those angel tree, Salvation Army angel tree, get those when you see them. I love getting for the kids what's on their list and dropping that off. It is such a good feeling. So I want to use these trackers And there's actually more. Here's 3 of them all together. When you order from Etsy, you'll get the 3 trackers and the dashboard. But I just put 1 in there for now. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I laminated everything. I was a laminating fool yesterday. I laminated so much stuff. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do right off the bat is the money that I took out of the seed envelope, let's start with that for Trim the Tree. So we have 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so here's 28 that I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this one. Okay, so that ended up working out perfectly because these are $2 per bell and $5 per gift. So that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfecto. That could not have worked out any better. But yes, we also went to church yesterday, and they are going to be having a lot of stuff. They did their announcements in the morning, and they are going to be having a lot of stuff coming up too, where they are going to be asking for a lot of donations. So I want to be ready this year with Thanksgiving and Christmas. So this will probably go for some Thanksgiving stuff as well. Okay, No Spend Adventure. This is another one where I had used all the trackers, and my sis sent me 3 more, and I laminated them this time so that I don't have to keep asking her to send me the same things over and over. But I'm just going to keep 1 in here for now. I will start this next week. And then we've got our Starbucks and our Target, and I don't stuff either one of those currently. Okay, we're going in order. So next is the palm tree binder. All right, and first is husband. He is getting his regular 50. He's not supposed to be touching this money until December when we go on another trip. So we'll see if he actually lets this sit. Okay, Jolene, she gets 25 a week, but this week we are giving her 50. And I feel like I did something wrong. I feel like there should be a $50 bill there. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get into my savings challenge money and take that 50. And since we went to that financial advisor, we opened a college plan for Jolene. I think it's called a 529. So we opened that up for her, and that is actually what's going to be getting the $100 a month that we've been putting away for Jolene. Obviously, she'll still get her card from Lolly and Pop, among many other things, but we decided that the $100 cash, we would rather see that go somewhere that it's going to benefit her much more later on. So here is her $100. And this actually comes out on the 1st of every month. So she is ready to go. And Uhtred, let's see. I don't think I'm putting anything in his... No, I'm not. He currently has $233 in the checking account, so he is doing A-okay. He did have his birthday this past Saturday. He is now 4 years old, and I mentioned that on my savings challenge video, and I could not believe how many of you commented happy birthday to Uhtred. It means so much to me that you guys love him as much as I do, and he is such a good boy. Jason was supposed to make him a special cheeseburger yesterday, but we did not have time, so that will be tonight, I promise. And I'm going to take a little video of it so you guys can see him getting his special birthday cheeseburger. Okay, so groceries. This is $600 a month is the limit that I've given myself. I did okay in August. I kept kind of going over, and then for September, I actually did not stuff, and I was using everything that was in the pantry, and I was doing really good with that. But then obviously we went out of town, so I feel like none of that really counts for September. So October is going to be a start over on groceries, and I'm not stuffing it this week because we went to Costco and spent $400 on groceries. So we will figure out groceries next week. For now, I'm just going to leave it alone. Big Give is also going to be getting skipped this week Bougie is getting 30. And I'm skipping takeout as usual. Okay, I feel like I'm getting somewhere, and I feel a little bit better about my binders. I felt like they were so neglected, and I hate that. It makes you just feel so behind when you do not cash stuff. Okay, this white binder is some prop money, and it is all in there, ready to go. I'll show you guys real quick in case you're new. Like Home Sweet Home is up to $26.25, and it is in there. 1,000, 2,000, 2,500, 2,600, and 25. This money is in the checking account. And this is, again, what we call prop money. So these are ready to go. We've got rent. Oh, the water. You guys, I have a little story to tell you about the water. Of course, while we were out of town, the water company sends a letter. And the night that I got home, the letter was on the kitchen counter. The kids had been getting our mail. I open it up, and it says that I had been using a exponential amount of water, apparently, and they felt the need to tell me. So they weren't kidding when they said that it was a lot of water. My water bill is usually around $50, $55 at the most. My water bill was $360. So needless to say, I did call my landlord. She is covering the water bill, but Jason went outside to see what was going on, and here is the problem. I don't know what this is exactly called, a water vault or something, but it was full of water, and water was just running, I don't know for how long, probably at least a month, but it's all fixed now, and I have a feeling that the next water bill is going to be a little bigger as well, but it is not my responsibility, thank God. So glad that debacle is over. But let's move on to electric. Okay, so electric, I had 84 in here when I left for vacation. I have deposited another 200 since then to keep this on track. This has to be exactly on, right? You can't skip the electric bill. So there is now $284 in the checking account for the electric bill. And the credit and debt, I am using this envelope. I don't know if you guys know this. I don't even know if I've mentioned this, but anytime I finish a savings challenge on Sundays, I take that money and it goes towards my 2 credit cards that I still have. So I'm just using this envelope to put that money in until I am ready to make the payment and put that money in the bank. So this is kind of just like a holder envelope. I'm not necessarily stuffing it. All right, pest control. I just paid them. They were just here, I think like the day before we got home. And if I'm going to keep it on track, I need to leave $20 in here. So we're gonna put this back and we're gonna take this. And the waste management. This one I need to add $15. Let's see what I'm up to. 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, $31. And this seems right. So I think I'm on track with this one again. Wi-Fi, I need to take out what is in here, but leave $15. So, because I just made a payment on this as well. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna leave the 15, and this should put me on track with the Wi-Fi. And Verizon, let me see what I've got in here. 50, 100, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's 126 in here. That is half of a payment. And I think this is due in 2 weeks, which is why I just decided to leave it alone. So if I stuff it next week and the following week, I will be right on track with Verizon. And if any of these are wrong or off, I'm sure they will start to work themselves out over the next couple weeks now that I'm back and I'm getting myself back on track. So let's see, what is going on with the tag? This one gets $16. 16. And it is now up to 100, 150, 170, 80, 90, 95, 200, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 212. Car insurance is getting 44. 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it is now up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, and 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 698. This one I'm skipping. This is the tires. I'm gonna just leave this one alone this week. And getaways. Okay, so I'm not stuffing getaways this week. I might start next week on this one because we do have a trip coming up in December for Jason's birthday and for Christmas. But I do want to show you guys our room that we stayed at in Mexico. It was super nice, not expected. I'm going to tell you guys how this happened while I show you this room. You definitely need to check this out. Okay, so when we got to Mexico, we asked them to upgrade our room, and they gave us this room. We had no idea that it was going to be this big. Here is the bedroom. The price that we paid extra, you guys, did not make any sense to us whatsoever. Here is the walk-in closet. The water closet, little vanity area that I never used. And check out this shower. Oh my goodness. This shower was humongous, you guys. It was ridiculous. Jetted tub, also never used that. Very nice vanity area here. I really did like this. It gave us so much space. But we are going to get to the best part. Look at this pool. This is a private pool. We did not share this with anyone. This was our patio just for us. In addition to that, we had a private butler. Yes, you guys, a private butler. We didn't really use him, but he was there. And here are the cabanas, the beach, obviously, and the ocean. All right, so moving on to medical. That one I know is getting 200. Let's see what we're up to. And I can see I have a crinkled up $10 bill over there that was supposed to go somewhere maybe, or maybe I miscounted, not sure. Medical has $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $600. And I think I will take that. And this 35 from the Wi-Fi, and put this money back into Savings Challenge money for Sunday. Okay, we made it through the video thanks to my cash planning tracker here. I don't know if you guys know that this is a freebie linked below in case you want one of these. And speaking of freebies, Two Sister Bees has reached the 10,000 subby mark. Cannot tell you how exciting that is for us. Exciting for me, exciting for April, exciting for you guys too, because I did link the 2 new savings challenges that I made for you guys below. This one is called 10K, and each symbol is worth $10. So once you've completed one sheet, it would be $1,000, and you can keep going as many times as you want, all the way up to $10,000. I personally would laminate this one if you plan on continuing past the $1,000 mark. And this one I felt the need to make. I think we've had a few people ask us about making a no spend challenge tracker that you could use anytime. So I did do that, and I made sure it had 31 days in case you're using it on one of those months. But these both are linked below for you guys to print out and start using today. And the official giveaway video, I need to get that filmed.
Yes, you do.
I'm probably going to be filming it tomorrow or the following day. Keep your notifications on so that you know when it's up. I will give, I'm thinking about a week for entries to roll in. That should give everybody time to know that it's happening and get entered into the giveaway. So don't forget about the personal mini challenge this week. Comment below if you're going to be doing that with me. Take back all that crap, you guys. And in the meantime, hit subscribe if you aren't already, and keep watching Two Sister Bees.